Hi guys, this is Svein on the Eseris channel, and today we're gonna have a look at this 1/6 scale figure by a company called or named War Story down there. It says Queen of the Dark Spider, and you can clearly see some resemblance to the Marvel Venom character here. Especially in the design of the eyes here and the spider right there. It's the same on the side here of the box. It says Queen of the Dark Spider. On the back we have a picture of the figure, and yeah, it's definitely inspired by the Venom character, but how this figure is intended to be a female Venom figure, I don't know, but yeah, that's up to you to judge. Here's the other side, there's the top, and you got the logo on the bottom there, and you can remove the sleeve. And it's a typical shoebox style box. You can see the same Venom design here on the front with the title, as well as a slightly visible image of the character there. There's another picture on the side. There's another one. And on the back you have all these product shots. You got the figure assembled here. You got the extra legs that attaches to the back, as well as the blade weapon here. Some extra hands. There are two human looking hands and one pair of Venom looking hands. You have the extra head sculpt there that fully covers the face, and the stand. And yeah, it just opens like a shoebox, like so. And yeah, as you can see, there's a foam insert here, and everything is packaged in foam. Give me a second to adjust the camera, and I'll be right back. And here you can see the contents of the box. Everything is in foam layers here. Let's have a look at the accessories here. As we take them out of the box, you get a pair of relaxed hands, nothing unusual about those. And there's a pair of hands sitting already on the figure. You get a pair of these symbiont hands, really nicely done with the claws and everything. Yeah, really glossy. Bit sharp too. You get the arm blade here, which you just take off the hand and slap this onto the wrist bag. But it's a quite big piece, really glossy and shiny. And compared to the figure, it's pretty big. you get this attachment piece for the 6 extra spider legs. This is attached by magnet, and I can tell that it was first intended to use just one magnet, but they probably noticed that it was too weak, so they put in another one, which added about 1.5 millimeter in thickness here. So, but it's not very noticeable from the back or anything like that. It sits pretty flush. You also get spider legs, and I went over the box earlier and I noticed there are 3 different pair of legs, though they all look pretty much the same. Here's one of the sculpts. Got a ball hinge and swivel on both ends. Ball hinge, swivel on both ends, and there's a ball hinge here, swivel on both ends. So you get pretty much all the articulation you need out of the spider legs. Just to finish off the top layer here, you also get this head sculpt. It's a really nicely done head sculpt. Love the gold in the eye there, and the teeth nicely painted and sculpted. All the way around. See the hair coming through here. So yeah, like in mid transformation, really nice. And we can have a quick look at the figure right now before we remove the second layer. Jumping straight on to the symbiont head sculpt there. Sorry for the glare, but yeah, really nicely done head sculpt. I reckon if you mod it, you can probably use it for a male body too, to create a Venom. But nicely done. Be careful with the thong. And you also have this hood here that I'm gonna pull over right now. And as you go over the body, there is a rubber suit here with some rubber latex like details, so be careful so you don't pull them. But yeah, here's the front design with the spider here going down to high heels. I was thinking about swapping out the body, but I'm not sure on this one. But yeah, it's a mixed bag, this figure, to be honest with you guys. There's the back side. And you have this spider motifs on the sleeves there. And this light is washing out the... That's better. Got the spider looking details on the back of the hood there. The hood is of the same material too. I'm not sure what I'm gonna think about this type of material, because over time it will probably rot and crack. There's the sword-like holding hands. yeah, like that. And you have a fist on the other hand here. And yeah, that's pretty much basically the body or the costume. There's a hard plastic body in here. So be careful. It's double jointed elbows, it's double jointed knees. So be careful with the costume. And there's a joint up in here, ball joint, and there's probably a ball joint down in here too. A little bit loose. The costume pulls on the body, so it's hard to make a pose with it. I assume you could heat up the costume with a hair dryer very carefully, put the figure in the pose you want it, and hold it like that till the suit cools down. But it will stretch the suit, so the posing is limited. It's with the legs too. The joints simply aren't stiff enough to hold the poses, so be careful. So yeah, that's the figure and the top layer. There's also a second layer here, which contains, let's see if I can grab them here now. Is this a pair? Yeah, here's a second pair of the spider legs, and comparing them, here's one from the other one. You can clearly see the difference in the weapon piece on top there, molded different, and there's some differences in the molding and the link parts of the spider leg too. So there's 3 different types of pairs. Here's the other one, and you have the third pair right there. This manufactured the same way, so there's no difference in the articulation. You also get this stand base, Queen of the Dark Spider, with some sort of Venom logo on top here, probably some hinting towards the Marvel universe though, but yeah. And the base itself is pretty okay. It's not the standard Hot Toys type stand, but yeah. The top, however, the graphics here are a bit dull, so it's not a high quality figure, to put it that way. But yeah, you also have the pole here that simply just plugs into these holes like so, and adjustable. So yeah, give them a minute, and or hold on, we can do the spider leg assembly as well. You have the centerpiece here, and this is the top side up. The 2 on top here goes towards the shoulders, and then I'm not sure what's the correct assembly here, because I haven't bothered to check the box, but let me have a quick look to see. It's hard to see which leg goes in where right back there, so I just put them in right where I want them. Try to keep them even on both sides. So yeah, they just plug in. Like so. Just keep on until it's in there, and it seems like it is. And that's one leg, and that's what you do with all the other ones. And I'll do them off camera, and I'll be right back. So here is everything taken out of the box and put on display. And yeah, there's not much that's going back into the boxes here. I will probably be displaying her with the spider legs on, which I'm gonna show you. They're fully assembled, but the weight on them, some of those ball joints, yeah, but you can adjust it to achieve some acceptable poses, to put it that way. I'm repeating this once again. This figure is a mixed bag, but yeah, it's a beautiful figure nonetheless. Now, as I mentioned, these are attached by magnets, so you just take the figure and boom, just like that. And let's see if I can capture it on camera here. There is a gap right in there. You can see pieces of the edge of the extra magnet. If you can see the gray dots there, that's how much it adds to the width or the thickness of the magnets. The whole thing makes the figure very back heavy, so no freaking hell if you can pose the figure with the spider legs on without having the spider legs counterbalancing the figure. That means all the hands and stuff, or the spider legs here, will have to point forward like so to give it more mass towards the center. With just the backpack and the legs pointing backwards, it will get really back heavy and won't stand for shit. So yeah, but there's the figure with the spider legs on. And yeah, let me take at least one hand here, taking off the spider leg for a second. And it's a strong magnet, guys. And the hands, they come off relatively easy. It's another task getting one on. Let's see if I can do it there. It went on pretty easy too. And there's a symbiont hand compared to the other hand here. And you can also, I'm taking this one just slides in, make sure the peg hits the hole, and it snaps on pretty easily, but it doesn't sit on secured, really secured. Did I get it? Yeah, it looks like I got it. And here it is with the blade piece on. Yeah, roll down there. And yeah, there's the figure with the blade weapon on. And we reattach these spider legs as well. And yeah, there you have it. Fully assembled. And that's probably how I will display this figure in my collection. I wish there was a TB League body on this figure. I wish that if they're going to use this sort of accessories like these spider legs here, they should have used some sort of lighter material or ratcheted lighter materials, plain and simple, for the legs, because they're a bit heavy, because the pieces feel solid, not hollow. They're actually solid. Probably the best done manufacturing on this entire figure. But as I said, it's a mixed bag. The hard plastic body underneath with double jointed knees and elbows. They pose a risk for the outfit. I wish this blade piece could slide a little bit further up on the arm there, as well as peg in a little bit better, because there's a lot of room, wiggle room here to move it around, and if you do, it pops off. So yeah, let me put on this arm instead. On this hand, rather. I think that's on. I think that's on. So, oh Jesus. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I'm not very fond of how this figure is done or put together, but I love the character. The character it's a really beautiful figure. Try to wash it off, but yeah, there's the figure. So yeah, would I recommend it? Well, I can see some potential in this figure. It doesn't lend itself to a whole lot of poses due to the loose joints in the body compared to how it must fight the costume to keep the pose. So if the body had been a TB League body, I think this would have been a much better quality figure, to put it that way. As a character, as just from a 1/6 scale figure point of view, it's a really nicely done figure in 1/6 scale. It's really nicely done. However, I wish I didn't pre-order it. I would probably cancel that order by now. So, yeah. If it had been a male character, it would easily pass as a Venom figure for the Marvel collection. But yeah, it's a female version, and I don't see the female version too much in the comics, and I want a comic styled collection as far as the Marvel figures goes, as a completely standalone female figure with a spider theme. It's a beautiful figure. It's a really beautiful figure. And again, I wish it was a TB League body in there, but yeah. All right, guys, that was my review on this Queen of the Dark Spider figure by War Story. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment, subscribe. And if you want to, you can check out the rest of my collection on esrs.net. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.